The infamous Fyre Festival has several supermodels feeling the heat. Kendall Jenner and the modeling agency representing Bella Hadid and Hailey Bieber will now face subpoenas and be forced to disclose information about money they received for promoting the disastrous concert. As a bankruptcy court investigates Fyre to find out what happened to the $26 million invested in the event, two new documentaries about the festival turned fiasco hit Netflix and Hulu. Both reveal lurid details of the massive deception and the man behind all of the fraud. It started with a super effective commercial. Supermodels like Bella Hadid and Hailey Baldwin in sexy swimsuits frolicking in the sun, surf, and sand. The idea? Tell millennials with money to burn they can be part of the
biggest event in a decade, I promise you.
Billy McFarland, a genius at rounding up investors, was the event's co-founder, along with the celebrity face of Fyre, rapper Ja Rule.
My partner in crime here.
The pair was promoting this exclusive island getaway as a way to pay for a Fyre talent booking app they dreamed up.
You'd swipe right and make an offer on Coldplay, and Coldplay would either accept and swipe right or swipe left on you, and then you'd have them playing at Timmy's bar mitzvah.
But the app soon took a backseat to a soiree where you could hobnob with supermodels and rock out to the biggest names in music.
So the Daily Mail talks about how they're hashtagging Fyre Festival, and the Shanina Sheikh says it's lit.
McFarland then reportedly paid Kendall Jenner $250,000 for one Instagram post about the event. That helped get millennials' attention, and the general admission tickets costing $1,000 each were soon sold out. Premium passes offering exclusive villas were then being sold for as much as $25,000 a person. But it quickly became apparent Fyre Festival producers couldn't deliver on their promises.
Those villas did not exist. The ones that had been marketed just straight up weren't not even there.
In fact, nothing was coming together. Bands that were booked wanted to be paid up front. The $6 million food catering budget had to be drastically cut, and guest houses were reserved but never paid for. Fyre producers were learning a bit late that setting up a concert this big can take 18 months or more. McFarland was trying to do it in 4.
Anyone who'd ever been involved with event production would have understood that this wasn't possible. Like a wedding planner would have known, like, absolutely no way.
But McFarland pressed on, refusing to cancel the concert and playing loose and fast with investors' cash to keep as many vendors as possible happy. At the same time, word was getting around that Fyre Festival might just be fake. Unfazed, excited ticket holders headed to the Bahamas.
I'm about to go to Fyre Festival.
It's like history in the making.
It was history in the making, all right, but for all the wrong reasons. Instead of luxurious accommodations, gourmet food, supermodels, and music, festival goers were met with FEMA tents, tacky takeout, and trouble.
Oh, God. Oh.
This is not what we signed up for.
This is such a disaster.
Word spread quickly on social media, and when all the bands finally bowed out,
major update, Fyre Festival is officially canceled.
That left angry attendees scrambling to get home.
Apparently there's no food on the island. They're not letting people in. People who just landed here have to go back to Miami. This isn't good.
In the end, Billy McFarland was arrested and charged with fraud. Incredibly, while out on bail, McFarland started another business to bilk clients out of cash, NYC VIP Access. He was selling non-existent tickets to high-profile events.
You cannot make this up.
He keeps going back to scamming people like it's injected in his DNA.
McFarland had additional fraud charges tacked on to those associated with Fyre Festival. He pleaded guilty and is serving a 6-year sentence in federal prison. As for Ja Rule, he says he was also duped by Billy McFarland and claims no responsibility for what happened.